Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I wanted to share with you some information that I received today. And I'm glad that I checked this email account because this email account I don't check very often. But this email account had this this warning sent to me, and it says, let's see here. I gotta find it. I got a lot of emails in here. Your inactive account will be closed soon. And this was actually from one of my investment brokerage accounts that I just kind of forgot about. So when people ask me about investing, my strategy is the set it and forget it, the long-term wealth building strategy of just continuously buying and getting invested in the market. Time in the market is greater than timing the market for me. And it's ultimately a generational wealth building tool as well as a passive income stream. And it says that your M1 Invest account has been inactive for quite some time. If you do not take action, your account will be closed. Please note there is no fee for this closure. And if you would like to avoid an account closure, please log into your account and make a deposit so you can invest in your first pie. Now, I don't know why it says first pie because I have a pie already, but maybe this is just some sort of, maybe this is actually, now that I'm reading it, this may be an automated response, or I actually have two accounts associated with this M1 Invest account. And maybe they're talking about my individual account compared to my IRA account. So I need to double check that. So basically all I did was I just logged in to my M1 Finance account to generate some activity to make sure that the account wasn't closed. And when I did that, that's when I really noticed, because again, I forgot about this account. And honestly, I really like that, because what it does is it prevents any sort of like reactionary panic, irrational decision made when it comes to investing based on the volatility of the market and the swings up and down on a daily basis. So I need to check this and see just which account they were talking about, because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yep, that's what it was. It was the individual account based on the account number that they showed. So I've made investments through the IRA. So this is a plus, because now what I'll do is on Wednesday, I'll go ahead and make a transaction on the individual account. And the reason why I say Wednesday is because tomorrow, Tuesday, is a holiday. So there will be no trading on Tuesday. Now, granted, Tuesday you could initiate a trade on Tuesday that would actually take effect on Wednesday. But for all intents and purposes, there's no trading going on until Wednesday. So anyway, I'm on the account and I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to say, like, you know, why would they want to close an account that has a fair amount of money in it? And that is actually active. It's just that I'm not actively, you know, engaging in this account on a daily basis. And this is what it's about. This is what it's about when it comes to passive income, because this account, I went to the activity tab. So if anybody's ever used M1 Finance, across the top of the screen, it says, let's see here. I don't think there's any real pertinent information on here, but across the top of the screen, it says home, invest, and borrow, save, research. So I'm on the invest tab. And then it's beneath that, it says portfolio, activity, holdings, funding, history, bank connection, transfer, yada, yada, yada. So, and to be 100% transparent, completely honest with you, this is actually Michelle's account, which is why I don't really pay attention to it too much. But anyway, I look at the activity tab, and all I see is green. All I see are plus signs and green as far as deposits into the account. From where? These are coming from IVW, iShares, S&P 500 Growth ETF. These are coming from SHW, the Sherwin-Williams Co. These are coming from VOO, Vanguard, S&P 500 ETF. And these are just a few of the dividend payments and dividend activity that is occurring on a regular basis, okay? Now, I will say that in order to live a passive income lifestyle on the dividend payments through investing in stocks and mutual funds and ETFs, you're going to need a considerable amount invested, or you're going to need a relatively low cost of living, or both. So if that is the case, or at least that's what you're working towards as you approach your retirement age and you're doing your retirement planning, you could potentially see checks coming in on a monthly basis from Social Security. You could potentially see checks coming in on a monthly basis from a pension. You could potentially see deposits coming into your account on a regular basis from dividends. And these all add up. And it's kind of cool because I was reviewing another account today, and this was a YouTube account. And every account is different. Every account has a different amount of subscribers. Every account has a different amount of views per video or average views per month. Every account has a different frequency of uploads. Every account has a different drive in revenues from CPM and RPM and how much advertisers are paying for their content, as well as other influences from monetization through paid promotion, sponsorships, affiliate links, products, brand deals. The list goes on and on. Third party, paid sites, paywall sites, and things like that. And this is really important because every channel, you can't look at it for face value and say, okay, this channel is making a lot of money or this channel is not making a lot of money, because it's all relative. But this channel in particular that I was looking at has a relatively low RPM, but posts really often, but they don't get a lot of views. So each video that they post adds up. And to be 100% transparent and honest with you, through the views that they accumulate on a daily basis through these uploads, and then the views that they accumulate on a monthly basis from all the previous uploads through this somewhat compounded interest type structure from evergreen content, they're now on track to earn anywhere between $500 and $1,000 per day. And each video, again, as I said before, doesn't get that many views. Now, every now and then they'll get a video that gets a lot of views. It gets like a nice little pop. I wouldn't say it goes viral, but it gets a nice little pop. And then that day, they may see their income go from $500 to $1,000 a day to $2,000 to $3,000, maybe even $4,000 that day. And then they keep on keeping on. And then it continues to grow. They continue to expand. They continue to build out their brand. They continue to network. They continue to offer more. And it all starts with that little investment, that initial input, and then the continuous, almost like dollar cost averaging, where you continuously invest over time to get the best price through dollar cost averaging. It's literally the same thing, but the beauty of it is when it comes to the content on YouTube that they're creating, there's no cost associated with the investment. All it is really is just turning on a camera, pressing record, and then uploading the video. And they've now gotten to the point of which they don't even need to edit the video. So if it's a 10-minute video, that's going to make them a few $100s. It may take them 10 minutes to record the video and another 5 minutes to upload it and optimize it. And they got 15 minutes in and they're making, let's just say they made $100 on that video. Well, if we were to extrapolate that based on the time frame of a normal work day, you could do that theoretically 4 times an hour. So then ultimately you can make $400 an hour. And if you did that for an 8-hour shift, then you're looking at making some substantial money. Now, obviously they're not doing it that often, that much, but that's just them. Other people do. But the beauty of it is that every video that could potentially make $100 can then make infinitely more through the links available, the paid promotions, the memberships, and everything else associated with the content. And this is literally how the wealthiest of individuals go about making their money. Not every deal, not every transaction, not every investment will ultimately turn over and produce $1 million ROI at one point in time. But over the life of the investment, then you may see such figures. And then when you multiply that exponentially across the board against all these investments that you have, it's, you'll almost start to lose track to the point of which you may receive an email like me that says, hey, your account, I want to read it to you the way they said it. Your inactive account will be closed. I mean, there's a considerable amount of money in the account and they're saying that it's going to be closed. Now, I don't think they're going to close the entire brokerage account. I think they were going to close that one individual account because I had an IRA linked to an account with an individual account that didn't have any activity. So what I ultimately ended up doing was I set up another pie, and this pie, I called it EV. And then I just described it as battery powered vehicles. And in this pie, it's investing in Tesla and Rivian. Now, I have my reasons behind why I chose Tesla and Rivian. But again, this is a long-term strategy, a long-term play. And I do believe that over time, this is going to be a worthwhile investment. With that being said, there's not going to be a ton of money invested in it. So if it were to potentially go belly up, it is what it is. But with that being said, my pies are diverse and split and primarily weighted towards lower risk investments, lower risk ETFs, lower risk mutual funds, S&P 500. Believe what you want about the S&P 500 and what they say on the news and media or what Jim Cramer may say. Again, set it and forget it. When I want to take a risk, I'll take a risk on YouTube. I'll take a risk on content. I'll take a risk on a video upload because the only thing that I'll lose on that is time versus investing, which granted, some creators do go this route and they'll invest not only their time, but they'll invest money in the content that they create. And this could be a few dollars. It could be hundreds of dollars. It could be thousands, tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars. I mean, Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson, he invests heavily in his content. No, not right now. He invests heavily in his content, and to the point of which he's even got outside investors to finance his projects because his videos they take a while to create and they take a lot of money to produce. Granted, they do produce substantial profit over that, but in order to keep that ball rolling, he needs the credit, he needs the financing, he needs the funding to have that cash flow or to be able to produce that cash flow. And now apparently he's moving on to bigger and better things. He's talking about going and making movies and going to Netflix and things like that, which may be another possible consideration for an investment. And also how AI is being linked with Netflix, which I need to bring to you guys in another video. But that was just my take on it. And one of the interesting things that I received today, and I'll keep you guys updated and let you know what I end up doing after Wednesday. Because again, Tuesday is a holiday, Independence Day, 4th of July, July 4th, however you want to say it. So there's no trading going on Tuesday, but Wednesday I will initiate this trade. And what I'll end up doing is I'm going to be checking all my brokerage accounts just to make sure that I'm current, because there's probably a few out there that I've left dormant and I haven't paid attention to because they continuously produce regular passive income on a regular basis. And I just kind of forgot about it. But the beauty of it is I can handle this from a laptop, my MacBook Air. I can handle it on the road. I can handle it remotely from any location as long as I have internet access. And if you guys want to know more, by all means, feel free, reach out, comment down below, hit me up on Patreon. And until next time, you guys take care, be safe. See you real soon. Bye.